poked away by Allen. He gets a shot anyway. Carter from the right side, and it went wide. Carter moving up on that line, up front, and then a good hard check in the Anaheim zone by Carter. Here is Jordan Nolan. His shot is wide to the left. Rebound all the way back to the blue line and sent down in the King zone, and a check there by Muzzin.
And Muzzin standing up. That's a good sign for the Kings. Make sure the gaps are controlled.
Here is Clifford. He shoots, and a glove save by Anderson.
Going to be there for the contact if there is. So long pass, cross ice pass, shot. Watch Anderson. Watch Clifford. Yeah, Anderson threw the elbow. Now, it wasn't an elbow. Anderson leaned forward with a shoulder. And again, he's expecting a little stop right there. And there you see, guys, he's protecting him. Defenseman that is really coming into his own for the Ducks. And you can see it. You knew he had the potential. Now he's showing it.
Here on the right side, Richards into the Duck zone. Richards driving, pulls up, hangs on, pass over on the left side, and Kings just couldn't get a really good shot from that side. Back to the blue line, a shot from there, knocked down in front. Puck comes up the middle of Vatanen. He got flattened right there by Richards, and the Kings get it over to Pearson.
Couldn't get to it because the linesman stopped the puck.
Now across the line, Ducks with it in the King zone. Getzlaf's pass taken there and thrown by Edom in front alone. Bolesky, and a save by Quick. Rebound still loose and taken by Doughty. Puck back behind the Anaheim net now. Now comes over to Hampus Lindholm. Lindholm gets it up to center. Tip pass there at center ice. Taken by Kessler. Kessler right side jumps in, shoots, and it's knocked away by Quick. Kessler had 2 goals and 1 assist last Wednesday night. Pearson right side shot from there, and it's wide to the left side, and the shot from the right and comes all the way back out to center. Now into the King zone. Raquel chops it off, and a shot knocked down there by Quick. He's got 11, and Corey Perry out of the game here today, recovering for the mumps. Long shot wide, rebound in front, Lewis, and then Clifford, and still a save by Anderson.
This will go to review. It's washed out, but it is close to the bounce off the boards. Watch this. Look at him. He follows it all the way. Great look there, guys. That's the hand held down in the corner. It shows you how the goaltender's ready. Look at this. He sees it. It's right there. The first one's close. The second one maybe about 6 inches from the goal.
The Anaheim zone.
That was an example there, Bob, of a forward and Justin Williams getting back a little bit deeper on the breakouts, make it a little bit easier. The Ducks going to come hard on the forecheck. You're there. You're able to break out.
Stoll held it in. Then a hard check as the puck comes back, and it was Brown again. Aston out to center ice. Sami Vatanen back to get it. Kessler is up front. Silverberg and Getzlaf up front. Here's Kessler back across the line. His pass left side, a shot saved by Quick, and he hangs on.
And right here, it's not a breakaway, but you can see that because of the 2-on-1 down low, it's enough time to pick the corner. And he doesn't get it high enough. And look at Jonathan Quick. Good look at a goaltender, just respecting the shot.
Seconds left to go in the King penalty. 1 shot on goal on the power play so far for Anaheim. Puck comes off the skate and then across the blue line. Ducks keep it alive. Back to the right point. Here is Kessler. Moves the right side. Shot from there, and a save by Quick, and a rebound. Another save by Quick.
Earlier on the power play, block shot by Trevor Lewis. Gets in there. It was actually Stoll with a block. Lewis picks up the garbage, clears the zone. Here's the play we're talking about. Save good. Into the skates. It's only a putback by Raquel. At the same time, watch how quick it gets back to the goaltender. And if Jonathan Quick's not following it across, it's going to bounce in.
And then hopped over the stick of Doughty, and Doughty has to hustle back. He put it right on the net, and the save made, and the rebound comes out to the right side. There's a shot from there, and deflected up out of play. The boards as the puck picked up by Anaheim, and back to center is Jakob Silverberg. Over to Kessler. Kessler, right side. Kessler driving in deep. Still has it, turns through it in front, and taken by Silverberg, but he couldn't really get a good shot behind the cage, and now the Kings come back out up to center ice. Deep into the Anaheim zone, 1.5 minutes left to go here in period number 1. No score in the game. Back up to center ice. Ducks with some speed. Right side, hard check by McBain on Cagliano. Rice. Batted back to the King blue line, now taken by Pearson. Pearson gives it to Foley. He dropped it off there to Richards. Richards back to Pearson. He shoots, and a save by Anderson. Face-off won by Richards. Back to the blue line. Regehr shoots, and it looked like it almost went in, and it came back off the post and hit the back of the goalie.
Real good. Digs in here, wins it cleanly. When that happens, Regehr's done this twice already. Changes the angle and gets it through. Then you have the deflection. It was out high by Richards, and you see how close it was. It certainly had Anderson.
Puck comes into the corner. Emerson Edom goes for there. Edom for Anaheim. Puts it down to the corner, now behind the net. Here is Getzlaf. Getzlaf's pass up the middle, taken by Fowler. Cam Fowler shoots and a save by Quick. Rebound up the middle. Getzlaf shoots, blocked into the corner. Foley clears it out to center. Here's Pearson chasing it down, but he's beaten to the puck and now taken by the Kings. Toffoli across the line. Toffoli shoots and a save and a rebound. Back behind the net. Kings with it again. Toffoli shoots. Another save. And the rebound taken by Pearson with a shot up high and off the glass. Sent to the Anaheim line by Williams, but Anaheim gets it back again. Pass up the middle now on the right side. Here's Maroon in deep. Threw it back in front. Loose puck. Shot, save, and covered by Quick.
Well before the chance, but you see there, it's not a clear-cut turnover, but sooner or later possession does change, and now you're defending. And here comes the Ducks, right back at you. Smart play there to force the pass.
11:27 to go in the second period. Ducks on the draw. They get it into Maroon in front to Edom, and he scores! Emerson Edom puts it up over Quick, and it's 1-0 Anaheim.
Then you end up with an end zone faceoff because you turned it over. Here it is in front, and it's the second whack. It's the second whack by Edom. He doesn't get it the first time, but he gets it the second one. Watch the chip here. That's the important thing. It's actually a rolling puck, and it helps on this play.
Richards back there on that play. Now at center, it's tipped away from Doughty, and Doughty back to get it.
One of the keys, Bob, was the Kings' defense because of the injury situation. That last shift, Doughty with Regeer.
Lewis shoots, save, and the rebound was right there and then cleared away quickly by Anaheim. We'll be on the air. Kings live at 7, game time 7:30. Puck comes over to Bolesky in the Kings zone. He gets spun around and dragged down. Puck is in the middle, and Lindholm gets stopped. Rebound off the crossbar and out of play.
But it comes off the shift where the Ducks get a chance right down the middle. Watch Quick hold on here as long as possible. See him lean. He just kept leaning, but he stayed big. Then Bolesky gets it off the crossbar in behind.
Regeer over to help out. Puck is in the corner, taken by Kessler, and the Kings take it away, though, and get it up to center ice with a 2-on-1. Looking for a short-hander. Here coming in deep, and a shot. Score! On the left wing side, Lewis. Or Toffoli, I'm sorry.
Because Ryan Getzlaf, right there, he has the checkered flag going. He doesn't make contact.
Doughty's pass over to Regeer. Regeer gets it up to center, but it's taken away by Anaheim. Back down the right wing side into the Kings zone now, down in deep and coming back up the left side to the blue line. Pass right side to Kessler, and he scores! Allen got it to Kessler, to bottom of the right circle.
Watch Allen and the fake shot pass. And Kessler has to spin around, but because the pass was so perfect, he catches everyone, including Jonathan Quick, who has to sprawl across. Look at Quick tried to get there. And they
keep to Lindholm. Lindholm with a pass taken away by the Kings. Anaheim, a couple of times, unable to clear it now. Can the Kings take advantage? Left wing side. Puck held in there by Kopitar. Kopitar, his pass in deep in front, and fanning on it was Carter as it hopped over his stick. Richards and Toffoli for the Kings. They still battle. To the blue line it goes. Held in. Here is Toffoli with a shot. Knocked wide to Green. Green shoots and a save. And the puck taken now by Anaheim. In deep. Vatanen has it now for the Anaheim Ducks. He clears it out to center. And Muzzin back to get it, but it's taken away. In deep is Emerson Edom in front. And the shot by Maroon just went wide. Muzzin and Doughty back, and the face-off comes along the boards, and the Kings get to it. Back to the blue line. Muzzin to Doughty to Muzzin to Kopitar. He gave it in front to Gaborik, and a save by Anderson.
Well, the execution is here. I mean, you get everything. You get two men down low. You get that deflection. And then you saw the movement of Anderson. It's so precise to the point where he's getting across. He smothers the first attempt with Gaborik. Look at Manson doing his job.
To get to it, Gaborik gives it back at the blue line. Taken there by Muzzin. Back over to Kopitar. Kopitar to Muzzin. Muzzin right side. It goes to Doughty. Shoots and a save, and he hangs on to it.
And that's a big difference from what we've seen. The battle in front with Allen and Carter. Allen prevents Carter from getting to the screen position here, and that's important. So the goaltender sees it, doesn't necessarily feel it all the way, but he sees it.
Side Doughty to Muzzin. Now right side to Kopitar. Back to Muzzin. To Doughty. To Kopitar. Shoots. He scores!
And the big dogs came out. This is execution. Bing, bing, bang. And Kopitar's last finish here, there's no screen, but there's no needed for a screen. There's been enough room to make it that much more exciting, at the same time very under control by both teams.
Well, now Maroon down in the corner gets checked, then a shot deflects to the blue line, held in by Anaheim, and a save by Quick. He was diving, and a rebound comes back behind the net.
I mean, just the slightest change in direction by Green, and Quick had to extend. He had to hold on. He had to do whatever he could. Watch this. You talk about toenail save? Right there, he just gets it.
In deep. Brown coming in for the Kings. Brown picks it up. Brown checked there, knocked down. Puck comes back to the blue line to Muzzin. His shot deflected wide and off the glass and cleared all the way back down into the King zone. Kopitar feeds it to Doughty. Back to Kopitar. Back to Doughty. Doughty to Kopitar. Shoots. Knocked down, rebound, sent wide.
By Anderson, but watch this last exchange. Keep an eye on the goaltender. He loses his balance. From this point on, he's on his side. He's still on his backside. He's on his side. Look at this. He still can't get up. Then he finally sprawls across.
Kings bring it up now with 10 seconds left to go in the power play. Left side, here's Williams driving in deep. Williams threw it in front. Score! Kings win it. He threw it right in front, and Jarrett Stoll wins the game for the Kings.
On the ice, watch this. Muzzin gets it to Williams. Almost loses it. Watch this. Penetration. By the time he makes the move, he's down low. And just the stick of Jarrett Stoll